Welcome back. We are going to take a look at the enemy movement during the morning, 6 o'clock, 18th December 1944, and this is Wacht am Rhein. Now, there are a couple of things that I need to address before we do that, actually, and that one thing here is the 1st Battalion of 25 SS Panzergrenadier Regiment. Now, I have a problem with this guy, and that is that he's on foot like that, and that has to do with his manpower is altogether 737, and he can carry 495. And when I started looking at this one, it seems like they're missing, and they're requesting, and this is what they get actually. So they are actually missing 110 infantry, and they have 690, so I guess an optimum number would be then 800. But they're also missing 32 half tracks. They have 38, so no wonder that they are actually short, or that they actually have to walk. And I don't know, let's see, 38 plus 30, was it 32? That would be 700. And compared to then these 810 men, and then they have some Kubel wagons and stuff. So I don't know, maybe they're like 10 or 11 men inside one of these tracked transporters. So anyway, so they definitely need more half track. So I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to put a priority for requesting, basically getting replacements. So I do hope that they are actually asking for more than 7, and we'll try this one. So in this case, units will receive replacements before any non-priority units. So we'll see if this actually works, because I'd like this guy to join Ott actually, but I don't think he will have time to do that. But that was the original plan, to go on Holban A and to meet up Stusser, Operation Stusser here, the von der Heide, which we have not been able to launch due to bad weather. So, and we're almost there already. So, but no matter what, their second objective was basically to, let me have a look again here. And that would have been then to go up towards, well, first of all, hold this one, but now they're really, I don't know if this is going to be that important to hold, since we don't have a lot of enemies receiving supply from there. We do have some, though, that still do, but we'll wreck this guy here and stand here, sure. But then these guys are getting it from somewhere else. So yeah, so I guess it was just trying to make it here while they slug things out here, and to cut basically supply routes. Now, I'm not going to stay here because they did have a second objective, and that was to go towards Open, Limburg, and also Verviers, and or maybe even towards Liège anyway. And I think those orders were kind of not so precise, but really I think it is about cutting supplies to this area around here. And if we are supposed to do that, they will have supplies here at Röttgen. So yeah, sure, that's something we would like to do. But this is of course a major supply base, and I don't know how full this one is, and maybe they can survive on that for a little while. But cutting basically this line here would be nice, or even this one up here would be nice, or these 2 points basically, or this one here up here, something like this, or maybe a couple of these guys. So that's one of the things that they wanted Holban A to achieve, of course. Now, so in order to do that, I need not to be on foot. So we'll try with the priority, and maybe they will just ask for 7. But I'm actually going to write down, or let's see, I'll actually take a photo of this one, since it's interesting to know if things change or not. So we'll see. Yeah, here we go. Anyway, yeah, so I just wanted to let you guys know, and I'm really trying to understand the system and everything like that. So it's still new to me, this game. Now we do still have a couple of troops left. We have these 8 and 9 Felderersatz, and we are going to move these guys also somewhere. And I think they want to help out with this guy, this guy here. So I'm going to move them over here, like that. We also have this guy here, supposedly to try and blow this bridge, when we need to. So he can definitely stand here and hang out here for a while. Maybe we will want to open this bridge up here. So we'll see what's going to happen. I don't know, depending on how things work. So I'll just put him here, and then put him into combat mode, so he can, when needed, basically blow these 2 bridges if that works. So, and then we had this guy here, because we do have some juicy targets. We always have juicy targets with this one. So I am going to go for this one here. It's an 8-1 and it's a 22-1. 54, I'm just going to go for regular attack. So I lost 12, but they lost all of them. And that's it. I can even go for this one also. 250, 500. All out attack for sure. And that's it. Oh, they actually retreated a little bit there, but I didn't lose anything. And I'm fine there. So that's it. I don't know if there's anything else. I haven't really checked that closely, but I think we are done with everything that we need to move, basically. So let me just have a quick check here. No, I think we're done here. We are in the city there, minus city though, but still. Yeah, we blew that bridge. That's good. And yeah, let's call it. So now we are going to move onto the enemy phase of, or movement and actions for 6 a.m. basically. And we'll take a look at that. All right, see you soon. Or see you soon, I'm all still here. Let's take a look. It's late in Europe right now, so. So the thing I'm worried mostly about, I think, is Trapon, that they will beef up there. Maybe a bit in Wilts also, but that's not a major thing. I don't think they have the strength there, but I don't know. And then also maybe between Saint Vith and Trapon, maybe that is, they have units there as well. We'll see. Maybe it's going to be difficult for Rolban E to actually make it. What are we seeing? We're seeing Noville. They are moving away. So those were our forwards. This is Monschau again. Coming. And That's La Glaise. So that's up by Stavelot, Gouvy. Moving in there, it seems like. Gouvy again. They're moving back towards Gouvy, I think. Here's Merzig. Ah, that's Ettelbruck. Monschau again. They're moving down here towards these guys, but it's difficult for them. Again, they're moving in Monschau around back there to probably meet our guys here. They probably got some damage there for artillery. We have intercept fire. They actually attack. Unfortunately, they were victorious there. I don't know what that was. Could have been my tank destroyer or something. I don't know. Have to look at that. Intercept fire. Ooh, that's a lot of troops there. Around Die Kirche and Ettelbruck. They lost 50 there. That's good. That's in the south, right? See Röttgen, Monschau, moving up. Same story really there. Okay, that's before. Here we have that was an even one. We beefed up there around before, and they had the task forces there. And we sat down. That's St. Vith actually, getting attacked there by artillery somehow. They've blown that bridge also, you can tell. And that's a bridge we actually want to cross, but I think we only have infantry, so it's not a big problem. That is Elsenborn around here. No, it was something else that they must have attacked. Taylor is kind of big, but I think they moved from here. Anyway, here's Noville. That's a strong unit. Infantry unit. They're moving around here, blocking these guys moving towards. So they're trying to cut supplies here. And this was an open one. I think we took town. So it makes sense to stand there. But they will face this. And we really have to kick these guys hard. Here it was really just maintaining positions. And this is the city as well. That was Magret, I think. And we weren't able to get into that. And this is going to be, after this, it's going to be the turn where we have to seek shelter, basically, because of the airplanes. Here's Gouvy. And here's Stavelot. Oh, we have a big stack coming up here. That would be a kind of nice position also, so that we actually don't get interfered. Missed there. So they're piling up here quite a lot. Which also makes sense. Here's St. Vith again. Here's Malmedy. Oh, we have a tank unit coming up here. Ooh, that's invulnerable. And we got some hits there. And nothing happened there with artillery. They got hit there. Where are we at here? Ooh, an attack. They got hit. I mean, they lost units, rather. Jungli Linster. They're shuffling down there. I think this is Ettelbruck. This is Junglister, Burger Royland. Someone coming up here from behind. That's a tank unit, so Junglinster. And here they're putting up defense. Yeah, that's Trapon. Still just one here, it seems like, but they moved down some stuff there. Again, Monschau around here. Look at that. That's interesting. That's Monschau still. We got hit there quite hard with artillery there, wherever that was. So do they 300 steps. This is St. Vith as well. So about 300 steps. Let's take a look at them. First, we're going to take a look now at our turn, but then we'll take a look at, see what the situation is like. So let's start here and we'll see here. So now we have a day. We have weather type light precipitation. So it's raining, just drizzling, just above 0. That means it's mud. Then we will have, in the afternoon, we'll have mist again. So now we will be able to see more clearly, I think, which means that artillery will be effective, I think. So we'll see. And then we have mist, we have overcast, which means we'll see quite far anyway. And then we will have around 13 overcast, but that's night, that's morning. Overcast. So it will be like December 16th, basically, which is kind of nice, I think. Okay, we have 74 victory points, adding 7 thanks to the casualties we have inflicted, brings us to 81. We need 200 victory points for a major victory, and these are our losses. And I think we were up by, was it 3,800 or something like that last time? We were up another 500, and if I remember correctly, that's around the number that they actually inflict every turn, pretty much. So yeah, and I think we've already made like, yeah, this was the end of the 9th turn exactly. So now we're moving on to the 10th turn. So yeah, sort of makes sense. So if we are supposed to hold a 5-to-1 ratio here, that would be then 21,500-ish, so maybe 2,200, I think, if I count correctly here. And so 2,200 about, is that correct? I have to take a look. I'm so tired right now. So we'll see here. Let me check here. 4,361 times 5. Yeah, that's 21,805. And if we, so let's look at that. So about 21,800. Let's have a look at these guys. Okay, so above that, and again, I think it's between 5 and 6 ratio to 1. So it's good. We have another new unit, another card received. Let's have a look at that straight away. And that is a new unit. It's a 9SS unit. And let's have a look. That only costs 10. So it's kind of the size of the other one. The BFF, was it? No, that's something else, isn't it? I can't remember. Anyway, again, I'm tired. So we have SS though, which is kind of nice. Let's see here. So there's a Panzer Regiment, which means we do get tanks, actually 2 of them, which is very nice. This is really a large Kampfgruppe, actually. Panzer Grenadier and everything. That's very, very nice. On the eastern map, so yeah, definitely very nice. For only 10, that's good. Very, very nice. This is a whole division, but that is nice, definitely. So this is like a large Kampfgruppe, and this is a whole division then, I guess. And so is this one, and so is this one. Maybe, so this one can be seen, maybe, I don't know, if like a regiment something, but Kampfgruppe is larger, so yeah. So I think I want to go for this one today, actually. And here we have the usual, and here we can actually drop a paradrop if I would want to, but I don't think I do. All right, let's have a look at the situation then, right? We go down all the way. Well, actually, we don't. We go for this one, history. Let's go one step at a time. So we start off here on an unknown unit, and this is at Noville. and maybe we'll see. I don't know where he went actually. These are the ones that are close to Bastogne. They are our forward troops, so it's good that he went away. Here we are at Monschau again, and then we have intercept fire. We have the 778 AA battalion again around Noville, around Bastogne here, moving down. Maybe that is the one that is moving. He's moving in here. Take position there. We have a tank unit, and this is at La Glaise, and we have this tank unit, rather large tank unit, moving down, and he moves in here, and he moves down, and he moves down, and he moves here, and further down. Seems like he's going down towards Vilsal, which is really good for us. Here we have Wiltz, and we have an unknown unit, I think, here, when we want to push through here. So that's interesting. We could go here and then that way also to try and smash some others here. We'll see. But really we need to smash units, maybe even. We'll see. And we have, well, actually we do have the 26 Volksgrenadiers coming up also anyway. So here we have this unit over here, probably moving up. Probably this is the one that was moving up here, a flak unit. He moves up here towards our strong. And here we have an intercepted fire. This is also up in the north. This is Simmerath. And we have an unknown unit, and this is Spa. So this one is probably leaving from here, because we could see 2 units here. I can't remember what that was. I think it was like an armored infantry battalion or something, rather weak one. Here we have an unknown unit moving in again, La Glaise. No, it was down here actually, sorry. So this one is, he was parked here, I think, or maybe here, and he's leaving maybe. Then we have Govy here. We have a unit called for 24, maybe leaving this stack here and moving away, it seems, and into Govy, and that's it. Another 424 moving in the same direction, and then they seem to be leaving, or he was leaving actually, at least. The other guy disappeared, maybe because he's too small. Here we are at Govy again. We have some armored infantry battalions coming up here at Basbelin, and they're moving away, it seems. Maybe up towards Govy, we'll see. Now we are down at Ettelbruck, and or Ettelbruck, and this is Team Jackson down here. Moves. We have an unknown unit, and this is up towards Spa here. This is one, we have one unit leaving here because there were 2 units here, I think. And intercept fire, fine. Then we have unknown unit moves, and this is Govy again. So I think someone coming up here maybe, or leaving, I don't know. Coming up. Again, I think there were 423s. But he's going this direction. Maybe setting up shop here, we'll see. Maybe this one is the same. No, it's another one. Team Carter. Alright. So, like, they're probably trying to... Let's see here. We can go back here a bit. So, again here. So it seems like... Let's see here. A couple of... It seems like they might be actually trying to stop us going up to Vilsalm in this direction from Govy, which really makes sense also, because there is an important one there, but we just want to go down to Hofalice or pass Hofalice as well, so, but they don't know that, maybe. Here is actually Vilsalm, here unknown unit moves around there, for some reason we could see that, or feel that. And we are, here we have Fallschirmjägers. This is Echdorf, and this is a little bit sudden and unexpected. not in a bad way, but they are coming down from Ettelbrück, I think, and up here, swinging up here. And I'd love to pounce on that one, because we do have 3 units there. We have another 8th infantry moving in here, and moving up, and moving around. Maybe moving out, moving around, getting intercepted fire because of moving around. And this is Team Cooper. Where are you? You're actually here. So I think we had Team Cooper sitting here, and he's moving away probably. And we see a flak unit instead, and not. We have an 800 and 802nd in here, tank destroyer. We are at Monschau here. We have an unknown unit. We have an unknown unit moving around here. It's probably the same one. That is the 393. And it seems like they're emptying this one a little bit here, probably trying to help out here. It's dropping this one maybe just as a precaution. That's 393. It's a weak infantry unit. That one, where is he going? He's also coming with him. We do have strong units here also. They're coming that way. That's good. Anyway, what do we have here? That's Ettelbrück, and they are propping up here, building the line there. This is Monschau again. It's a cav unit moving, I think. Tank destroyer moving back and forth, it seems. He's also moving away. So they seem to be trying to empty this one, so this will give us some movement, freedom of movement around here. And maybe we need to push here, really, because really these guys are gone pretty much. We have to, set up shop here basically to end this movement right here, cut them off. Again, this is Monschau. I think they're leaving. Here we have task for Standish, and what we did here was trying to take the cities under control here and maintain control there simply, and without them being able to move about. And we get an intercept fire on him. Here we are at Echweiler, and this is Wiltz. We have these guys coming back actually, the army truck, group trucks, and moving away. And we have first army truck moving around from here, maybe, I don't know, seems like it. Here we have an artillery attack in the forest of Simmerath. So against quite a lot of units here, and that's the blown bridge, and that's the tank destroyer, but that was fine. He moves away, and we emptied this one so that we could move away, and he's trying to get out from there and escape, get intercepted there. Here we had the attack here actually, so let's see here. We had a rather weak unit here, and it seems like it was a flak unit that we had here. And it seems like they were able to hit that quite hard, because we did lose quite a lot. And I think, I don't know if he, I think he might have disintegrated or something. We'll see. And then they split off a little bit the artillery. That's an artillery unit. Why are you hitting this guy? But sure. That's, I think this is maybe Robertville. Yeah, it is. So maybe they didn't see it actually, because he's such a small unit. Could be. And that wasn't pleasant. And then he goes back. And then he tries to make it through there, maybe. And they join. All right. Here we have Hansen, and we have Knittel and so on. We have St. Vith here. We have the 18th Cav coming back, I think, here. Out into the open somewhere. We have the 81st Artillery Battalion, and we are at, we're down south right now. This is Fortress Battalion. So there were actually two of them, and they are splitting right now and moving away because they are really fast. That's kind of unfortunate, really. Let's see. We have 311 Infantry Green. Let's see where he's at. He is at, where is he at? Up here? No, he's over here. Okay. So what is it? Oh, that is all the way. Ah, yeah. This is all the way in the north, of course. And here we have FBB actually coming up, and here as well. So they went from maybe up here to down here. We'll see. And moving away actually. And moving around. Maybe not moving away, maybe actually strengthening things up. We'll see. Ooh, that's good for us, I think. Cav unit moving on the other side. He should not be standing. He's not going to be able to make it. We have a Monschau again. They like my guys giving me presents. And he moves away, and he moves around, and he moves away, and he moves away, and that's it. All right. Then we have a combat engineering, and where is this at? This is Echtdorf, and this is... All right, so this is the guy who actually took this village here and stopped our supply lines around here. So this is Lippescheid, and up here in the west here, northwest is Wiltz. And down south, down here is Die Kirche. So he's moving down, and yeah, moving around, maybe trying to make it down here, I guess. And with all the movement, he almost made it. Then we have the 293rd. So now they're actually leaving this place here. He is actually doing that, which is very nice. Get intercepted. Then we have a movement of 35th also leaving this place, which is good for us and for them. Piling in there, moving away, moving away. All right. We have the 164th. Where are they located? In here for some reason. Oh yeah. So this is Elsenborn. They were here. So I guess they're gonna try and make it somewhere. Oh, they went there. Okay, that's it. Here we have a Altrier, and they took this back, this minor supply base, and hit us like last or 2 turns ago, and we were trying to hit this guy and so on, and we set up for being able to hit this guy. But this is Junglinster, which is our target for these troops, so it's going fairly well, I think. And he moves into Altrier, and we'll see if he remains there. This is again the south here. He is really in trouble when it comes to supply. I think this is a city. Yeah, it is. This is a fortress unit. The I-999. And he moves around, and he hits. Now with a lot of losses here, obviously. And we don't mind that at all. This is a strong point for sure. He moves around, and moves in here. All right. What else? We got Monschau around here, and we have the 278th Combat Engineers. So that's them right there. Moving away from this square, I think. They were quite mauled by our artillery. So they're moving away and then moving upwards, actually. All right, 38th Cav is down here. You move up, and that's it. We have Röttgen up here. We have the northern sector over here with Simarath right here. We have the unknown unit here, and he moves away. And he moves over there, Kelly. Maybe that's the same one, I don't know. And then we have another unit moving in here and setting up here. Another one moving out and setting up there and there, building up a line again. And I can understand why they're doing that, of course, but we have the 9th sitting up there, moving around. We're back at the task forces, and we have task force Riley moving down, I assume. I think they were sitting here, but because of us sitting over here in strong points, 1, we were kind of safe also, and 2, I think they were afraid of getting cut. So I can understand that they're actually moving down. They hit me with artillery. They do lose 2 out of 2 howitzers. That's one thing, and we lose quite a few units, I'd say. And here they hit us. We lose pretty much the same. And oh, look at that. That's M4th. They lost 4 Sherman tanks and 2 Stuarts. That is nice. And a Greyhound, while we lose 40, 10, and a Panzerschreck. I'll go for that for sure. And let's see here. Then we went to St. Vith. We have the 298 engineer, I think, moving away from this square in here and moving down there and away. And then these guys are moving away also, 99th Norwegian infantry into the woods there, which is good. That's where we're gonna follow them. Then we have Ligneville right here, Femonville here. We have Hansen, and we have Wolf, Hard, Sheriff, and so on. 150th Panzer Brigade. So we have 99th. They keep on moving away from St. Vith, and now they seem to be wanting to prop up this guy, which is good move from on their part. We do get hit by artillery here. We only lose a Puma because I think we're sitting in like a city, half city or something. We have artillery moving around here. We have artillery moving, I don't know if it moves out or something, or moves in. That one moves in, an unknown unit, whatever that is, and moves away. Here is another one coming up, moving in. Ooh, that's a strong one. Big, large stack. Anyway, we have the 32nd Cavalry Squadron. That's a small one. So this one is towards St. Vith. And these are the violet ones, the 560 Volksgrenadiers, I think. And he was sitting in Maspelt here and having a hard time, and he was going to get kicked out from there next turn. So I can understand that he's moving, but I don't know how far he's going to get. And look at what's awaiting him. This is going to get hit quite hard. Here's another Cav unit moving up also toward in between 116th Panzer and these guys. I think he went from Tommen up north, and he continues probably up north. And here we have Ott again. We actually have a strengthening, I think, of this position right here is, yeah, maybe. And then it's not. We have 29th Infantry. This is again Noville. This is down Bastogne down here. So they are moving in here, and oh, they're actually moving away. Past Monet, I think. And somehow they went back. All right. And here. Okay. Here's Transverse. Here's Govy. We have Team Price moving up here. And actually moving away, which is good for us. And where are you going to go? You're going to go, yeah, that way probably. No, that's a nice target actually. Here we have Armored Artillery Battalion, and this is Beho, this is Velsalm, so these are the 116th Panzer Divisions close to Govy. And we have the Armored Artillery Battalion. We have Parker, Team Parker moving about towards Govy and moving past here, moving towards Price. These are juicy targets, I think, but they could be actually, yeah, just infantry units. We'll see. We should have an AA battalion here moving. Flak is coming up here, and nothing more. We have 420 armored. It's the same one moving upwards from the 116th Panzer and disappearing. We have an unknown unit quite close to Stavelo, and this is where he's, I think, moving away. Actually, there are 2 now, so we'll see. 3 actually. 2 now. And we have 1 disappearing from there. Probably moving around like this. And they both disappeared, which means we'll push this one through, but not with a tank, I think. We have unknown units moving in here and in here also, and that's a tank unit, which is quite strong. And we have that one moving back and moving forward. That's a strong stack. We have Woods over here. I think he tried to hit here, or did that actually, if I'm not mistaken. And he chooses to go over here instead, which is a decent move. Again, back at Ettelbrück, we had the 482nd flak unit moving in, moving away, and moving around. And then we have a recon squadron coming up here and away and moving in here. And then we have Wilt's failed attempt to blow the bridge. Thank God. Another failed attempt to blow the bridge. Another third failed attempt to blow the bridge. Ooh, I think we're lucky there. So we have 110 infantry moving away. We have a panzer unit moving up towards Sandingen Malmedy and towards especially this rather weak unit here from Bligneville. So, and he went away there. We have an unknown unit, and this is Simerath again, and this is the northern sector moving around, moving in actually infantry and getting hit. We get hit in Simerath, but we are in Simerath, so we take no losses. Again, this one in the forest receives no losses. Here we have a cav unit, intercepted fire. Then we have an unknown unit up here in the northern sector, tank destroyer, moving around. We have an unknown unit again around here. It's an infantry unit. That's good for us. Ooh, I like that. Please stay. And artillery, no problem, because we're in a city, taking up good defensive positions. This guy got hit now, which is interesting. So this one we've kept as like a guarding unit, almost like I'm thinking like in the game of Go, that he's guarding, and they really hit a wall here. We have a small unit of GI veterans of 20 and 20 losing. They only have 1 jeep left, and that's it. Cool. Here we have another unknown unit moving in, and that's another cav. So it seems like we're building like a frontier around here along the strong line here, and this one also. And then we don't have that strong, but if they go here, they might get hit. I don't know, we'll see. And we have another coming in here, strengthening this position here, and this one. And these guys, infantry, moving up here towards the bridge. And here also, that's a strong one. We go back to Altrier. We have Team Mitchell moving in here from the south, from this region right here. And, well, let's see what they do. They split up from this guy here, and there's an unknown unit moving. It's a recon squadron moving. Okay, so we have a recon maybe moving from Altrier. We have Mitch here, and then we have this armored artillery. Here's an unknown unit coming up towards Berg Royland. What is this? What kind of unit is this one? Where does it come from? Is that maybe someone that's snuck behind here? Like, I don't know. I don't know what it could be. But we should be seeing him soon. No, maybe not. Let's go back again, actually. Let's have a look at that one. Let's see here. I'm thinking like maybe I can go just one step down and then hit him. This is towards up here, St. Vith. So it's rather nice to actually be guarding Berg Royland anyway, but this might actually be an important supply line actually, so we'll see. What do we have here? We have an engineering unit moving close to Bastogne where we are, and that's a strong engineering unit with probably lots of bazookas. Another unknown unit moving in there. We have a tank unit moving all the way down south. These are the engineers. This is our fortress battalion, and this is our lone guy here sitting in the city, I think. He gets hit with artillery, or rather, I'd say that they actually shot using Sherman tank rather, and something else. We lost nothing, but we have Panzerschrecks that probably destroyed him, but that's a bit weird because I don't think the Shreks actually go that far. I don't know. Maybe these DRWs actually hit him. We have another one unit coming in here, a flak unit. So this is kind of surrounded. That's worrying. We have Team Collins moving up towards before, and we have the task forces here. And we are down here also. Yeah. Let's see what happens. Moving in there, moving in there. And staying. We have an unknown unit moving close to Altrier. And probably going this way. No, maybe going down there. It's in. And where is this? This is Trapon. Unknown unit moving in there. 3 units staying there now. And 1 moving away. And another one coming. Moving down. Moving through a recon battalion. So still just 1, it seems like. That one moved away. And engineering moving over here. And moving down. So here is towards Spa, and this guy was standing in the way, and I think maybe there's another one. So we'll just go here, hit him unless he disappears, which he did. We'll see. Well, he went from there. This one also disappeared, which is nice. That means we can perhaps go up here, cut the line from here if we wanted to, and then move in here. We'll see. Here we are in Monschau again. We have movement around there. Unknown unit emptying. That is a very, very strong stack. And this is Ott and this is Elsenborn. That is interesting. And that's kind of far away from our artillery as well, unfortunately. We'll see. We have Mützenich here is Monschau. We have an unknown unit here. leaving. We have an artillery leaving Monschau towards Elsenborn. And we have another one coming in here. Here we get hit by artillery quite hard. This is Echweiler. This is just north. This is our engineering unit just south of Wiltz. And it seems like they have infantry and infantry. That should really be easy to break apart there. They have another artillery coming up. Panzer, they're moving in there, moving away. All right. We have some artillery unit here, 561, moving that St. Vith up here. Get hit by intercept fire. We have Rankovi, we have an unknown unit moving up. And that's it. So let's have a look at the situation. We go all the way down south here. So this is the situation we have right now. It is raining quite a lot, which is interesting. I don't know if it says anything about the rain and how that affects things. But mud, yeah. Light precipitation. 3 degrees daytime. And I don't know. It looks kind of darkish. So let's have a look at the units air support. So they are actually reduced now when it's light precipitation. Also, it's kind of like overcast. Interesting. What about seeing things? How far do we actually see? Well, we do see limited, but we close. We don't just see red. It seems like so. We do see a little bit better than mist. Like this is kind of nice. But let's see here. He's actually sitting in fields mud. So he's not. He is not in a city. That's dangerous, of course. So I don't know. I'm gonna have a look here. That's 1 to 2. That's 1 to 3. Or 3 to 1 rather. That's impossible, pretty much. Alright. I don't know how I'm gonna get out of there. Maybe with the help of my friend here. I don't know. That's 80. This is like a Sicherung. He's gonna stay there. Nah. I mean, it was a risk to go down here all by myself, of course. So I knew that I could maybe go down here and see if I can threaten things. We also have the artillery units somewhere around here also. So we'll see. Anyway, so we have, it seems like this one is open. So we could move in there, and it seems like we have 2 units in here, which we want to break if possible. This is rather weak. So yeah, we have a lot of units in here, although they might not be strong. 26, 21, 31, 20, 25, 42. So but we can concentrate things, and we do have artillery close at hand, and they are standing in fields pretty much. And we also have good visuals here. We have 52 and 52 to start with, so that's good. All right, up here by the task forces, which is a problem. We have these guys here, 38 of them. What are you gonna do? You can't shell them. You can try and hit this guy, for example, 3 to 1, which is quite good, but which we definitely want to do. That's worse, but anyway. And then we have this one. We're just going to go for the easy kills, like this guy here, for example. And then eventually we might be able to hit Ford. And we have the Werfers. Unfortunately, they seem to be empty. And this is a really terrible space to be sitting at. Maybe we should just go over here to get better supply. Because look at that. This is at least better. I think that's the way to go. Oops. Anyway, in here we have fields. and they have this strong unit here. But that's a lot of veterans. So we do have some, but let me just for fun see here. Doesn't say that we have limited supplies here. We don't get a negative modifier because of that, actually. That is interesting. Anyway, and they didn't hit this one, which is nice. I'm just gonna have a look at this one. What would happen here? That's not bad, actually. We can actually do a lot of damage here. So maybe trying to attack these guys a little bit, pull them down a little bit in terms of numbers, and we could do something. Yeah. Could also use this engineering unit moving in here. They do have 5 Panzerschrecks and so on. Anyway, going back here, this is an interesting situation that needs some time to look at. That is quite a strong unit. Not just that one, but these guys also. But in general, that's a weak unit. That's a decent one. That's a decent one. And this is a decent one. That's a decent one as well. But we do have a lot of different units here. And with these guys here, we'll just go down here and shut him off basically here. That's what we're gonna do. And concentrate fire. And we also need artillery, which I think we do actually have that, and they are sitting in fields and plains. So that's great. And we also have Werfers coming down here. At least one of them. So, yeah, not bad. So it looks good, I think. And here's his parent, I think, yeah. The HQ. Anyway, so this one has been resolved now, so they all have. And this is going to be interesting also to attack this guy, see what that is. He can also maybe help as well, yeah, if needed, and I think it will be needed. This guy can definitely sit down here, I think. And what else? We can have these guys, they can actually hit things here. All right, so that's Echtdorf. We'd like to take care of this guy here. I think he will go down here and try and hit this guy here, and then we will see if he requires attacks from, or maybe I'll use one of these guys actually, we'll see, because I want to hit hard from both sides here. Anyway, let's have a look. All right, and then we have the situation up here in Wiltz as well, and it looks really nice. They only have this guy inside here. Look at that, Recon 67. So we do know what's going on around here. That is 34 on the major supply base. So look at this. That's just going to be so nice to add these guys up here and just throw this guy, well, maybe not that much, but throw this guy out of there. So that's going to be nice. And he's going to be attacked from many different directions. Good. And what else? I mean, this guy here is interesting. I wonder what that is. And we want to hit this. We're probably going to move these 77 up here to hit this guy. We'll see. And we have, this is Echweiler, so it's totally taken here. He's kind of out of fuel actually. Let's have a look at the supply here. Yeah, okay, I can understand why. And let's have a look at this place here. This is also out of he's short on fuel at least, but these are fully loaded. So we're gonna have to hit this guy here, but we're also gonna hit, oh, look at that. So this is a fine target using artillery, if we can find them somewhere. And let's have a look at the range. We do have artillery coming up. I will love that. That's gonna be nice. So just piling things in here, I think. Hitting this one and then piling things in here. We also have that is going to be nice. And the other Werfers are kind of far away, but that one is fully loaded now, but that's not a Werfer, so yeah, that's one Werfer. Here's another one. I don't know where the third one is. Anyway. So then we have a situation up here where the tank did not move, and we have 2 tanks here. So I mean, look at that. And look at that. So that's a total destruction if we want to, which I think we definitely want to. Maybe go for only one of these guys here. That's a 38, that's 167, like this guy. Totally makes sense. And then just push on through if needed. And the other guys can leave. Well, this is a problem, so he really can't go that far. So maybe we need just to push here. Use one to push through here, and the other one just to drive. And then we'll go this way maybe. We'll see what happens. And then we have up north here 116th Panzer Division. And here we have Parker and Price being outside. And I think these guys are, well, they're all right. We're kind of lacking supply or fuel or something. Let's have a look. Yeah, our supply is kind of poor. Let's have a look here. Yeah, so what we need to do is, it seems like we need to take care of this supply line up here. And, or hit this guy actually, rather. So this is of course a target that's not going to be a problem at all. Hit this guy here hard. There you go. There you go with a weak Panzerjäger, and that's it. So we'll see. That's a bit weird that they get that much just hitting infantry, but I don't know. And yeah, he's actually kind of isolated, isn't he? This my guy here. Yep. Anyway, no problem at all. Here's a fairly strong unit anyway. And we did have units moving up towards Vilsalm, I think. And these guys are up here. Maybe they need to hit these guys up here and then go around this one. We'll see. And just hit these guys as much as we can, basically, on the way, using these Werfers. And then we have these guys here. I think we lost one guy up here. We actually don't have to care about him. We can just keep on moving upwards here. But we could also try to pursue. I think it was the cav unit actually. And yeah, I don't know. Cross the mountain up here maybe. We'll see. That is 40 and 55. So we'll see what we're going to do. This guy needs to move up here anyway. So. And these guys are down here. And we had a unit down here. And we can see that stuff are happening here, which is actually affecting our supply lines, I think. Yeah, or maybe not that much, but yeah, a bit. I don't think we have to worry about it, actually, but also remember that he was sitting here, so maybe using this one to go down here to have a look, because from this one we can't really see a whole lot here. We have recon 0, 26 here, 30, and these are thick woods, so maybe going up here on this ridge first and then have a look would be nice, if we can get rid of that one. but I don't know. We'll see. And what else? Then we have the road towards Vilsalm. And we spoke about hitting these guys. These guys supposed to move around here, move up. We have some Werfes here. They are not really well supplied, but they're going to move up anyway. And hopefully they will get better supply. This has been resolved, so they can all move around up here. And then we take a look at Vilsalm here. Well, we can take a look at these guys first. So they are just piling in here. We have large stacks coming in here, and they will be able to reach a position here just by 30 and then hit this guy, and then maybe be able to aid here. This was the guy who was actually getting hit, and he was in heavy urban mud, and I think it was artillery, but I'm not sure. I think, or maybe he was hit from the north or something like that. So this would be interesting to take a look at and try and solve, of course, because it seems like there is only one in here, but there could be more. We only have recon of 53 here. At the same time, this is kind of a strong unit. It would also be interesting to go up here, but this one, go up here, costs 50, go down there is 35. This guy going there, then we can add some more. Yeah, so we should be able to see more here and hit. What about these guys? Yeah. Maybe we can do something about that. This one here could contain units, so it's difficult to know. It feels like we're like one turn away basically from resolving this, but maybe I'm too cautious about this guy here. We'll see what we'll do, because I don't want to use the first SS, and he's actually supposed to go this way. That's the plan here. And in here we only seem to have one unit here, and this guy can definitely hit this guy with no problem here, and he can get help from Hansen also, like that, and we have no problem of crushing this guy here. I think he could also even get help from Wolf if needed, and then they will continue to hit this guy here, and I think this guy was the one sitting here. I think that might have been, I can't remember, like infantry battalion, maybe something like that. This one I think is the cav unit, so moving hard maybe in here or something and trying to hit this guy might be a solution. We'll see. We also have Sheriff that could also move closer, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. We need to take care of this one also. It's not, yeah. And we have these Fallschirmjägers just need to push for all these guys. Now we don't have any other enemy units around here anyway, so. And this is Hüningen and Büllingen. They need to go get up here. Let's go over to Stavelo. So this is one of the more interesting things. So we have what seems to be only one unit here, and this one we should really be able to push through here. This is also a possibility to hit this one if and when needed, like that. So yeah, we have a look again here. They do pack a punch though. Tank destroyer and artillery, definitely. I mean, this is great, but that is interesting. So we are just going to push through here, and we will do that with these guys also, maybe. We'll see. And we have the tank also, and I think once we push through here we can bring the tank in here, and I think that might be a tank unit actually, so it's important to bring tanks in here. And then we'll try and push on through here. That's the road we're gonna go, and from here we actually have a tank here. Maybe we should go with this one here, but only one unit is going to be available to do that because these roads are going to get clogged up. So, and maybe the tank coming up here and then going down might be the solution because we have so many other things here. So we'll see. Here we have some stragglers that we don't care really about. This one might actually want to end up here. We'll see. Sundig is coming through as well, moving like all the way down here, which is good. And this one we had a tank unit here, so we're kind of lucky. Actually, this one seems not to have been on march mode for some reason, and I'm wondering where he's gonna go. Let's see. Let me check. So he's supposed to go on Ardennes C. So he's actually gonna go up here. Okay, cool. And Ardennes C, which is here, we will just continue to explore simply around here. And looking at these tiles, it's just light forest snow right now, then light forest and heavy forest snow up here. So this one is like the major problem here, really, that where we won't see much. And I think I will send forward this one to just explore simply and hopefully come out well on the other side. And if that happens, I'll push through these ones up here as well. And then we have some others as well here. They won't be able to reach Spa, it seems like. And I know that we have other units in the way here. But let's see here. This is also interesting here. There is actually a possibility to go for an emergency unit now for 12 SS, which might actually be a good idea once we're up here. But I don't know. I think it actually might be, yeah, I think it might be landing where 12 SS. No, wait. Hitting this one, that's 12 SS. What was I looking at? No. This one, right. This is 1st SS Panzer Corps. So if I were to hit this one, I think it would be here it lands actually. Yeah, that's it. And this is also something I need to think about, because I don't think the Werfers are supposed to go up here actually, because I have the 1st SS here. So I have to rethink that maybe. Even though they're supposed to be going quite close at each other, 1st SS is going to be kind of far away from these guys, I think. We're going to go up here with Piper, up Stormont, and after Stormont, we're supposed to go towards, let's see here, Amai is where we're supposed to go. Let's have a look. We're supposed to exit at Amai. It's over here. So we're supposed to go somewhere like this. Could be like that as well, but... and try and find some good roads. Spa is a good way, but it's this one really going up here, while the ones going up with Spa here are supposed to go towards Clermont. So they will go kind of actually in parallel. So yeah, maybe that's not a problem actually. Alright, we'll see. Anyway. And then we had some units leaving this guy here. We have a tank unit here, which belongs to the 12 SS, and we really are not really that interested in going this way, but maybe we'll use the engineers to probe here to actually be able to hit this one through, but really maybe go back here and leave the engineering unit and the GIF unit here would be in the way to do it. I think so. But these are annoying also, so maybe maybe really just probe this one also. I really don't know. Maybe hit them with Werfers. Light Forest, unfortunately. We'll see. And then up here we have Robertville sitting here, and we have some units here that pushed some other units away. We have Bombears, we have Pioneers, and this one is easy pickings. So, and just push these guys up here, and then these guys will have problem, of course. So we can do that. And really this is going to be the return of 26 SS, for example, because they're going to go with Krause on Rollbahn D towards Spa. So this is the way they could push. And also I think this was a minor unit, maybe hit this guy and then push through in here. So this is the 26, he can go up here and then push through this way. I'll see. And then we have Taylor, Team Taylor, 32. And we have this 15 of 955s. Let's just have a look. That's a 3-1, that's a 4-1. That's not great, but we do have these guys as well that can help. And these guys. That's an interesting way of getting killed. So that's gonna die off for sure. Yeah. And then he can move. But I think we'll move this guy up, maybe, let's see here, like that, and hit this guy. Or can these guys up hit this one? No, not really. So it's really infantry hitting this guy here then. These guys coming up here on the mountain side. 2 of them here, 1 hitting there, I think. And we have some Werfers moving around here. We have these guys connecting also down south. Then we have these guys coming up here. They don't stand a chance. We have some howitzers here. Maybe we can take them out by using Werfers, I think. Possibly. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. We have to shut this one so that we don't have anyone else coming through, and that's not going to be a big problem at all. As we can see here, we have so many units coming down. This unit here, I would like to, actually 2 units now. That's interesting. So they are moving over here, across here, I guess. So it's good that we get these Feldersatz up here and then try and hit these guys. Yep. And then just as usual, I think, hitting these targets here with these ones here. Maybe moving these ones up also a little bit up here. We have this one, this stack also being able to move here and hit these guys. So these guys are going to be in trouble eventually here. And even now, I think they seem to be rather weak here anyway. So 26 and 32. Here we have some tanks though. Let's just look at that. That's terrible. Yeah, that's not going to help. This one is not that easy either. How about this one then? It's better, but I mean, once we take them down a little bit with some artillery, that is going to help for sure. Then up here we have a situation of what we have. This is a rather strong unit of like 150 points, meeting these guys of 100 points. So that's cool, and they are in fields, which means that they will get not wrecked, but they can definitely get hit, but they are pretty much only armor. So let's have a look. That's also armored, but weak armor. And this is rather strong. This one we'd like to hit with artillery. We have Recon 63, which is nice. And that's also a cav unit. Now, let's just have a look at this, just for fun. So that looks quite promising, I think. Hit this guy a little bit with artillery and he's down. How about this guy then? Not bad, right? Looks very nice. So we can definitely do things here. And this one can't really do anything. I mean, he can maybe cross here. That's a possibility. But then we have troops, other troops around here. And he's just sitting there waiting, doing nothing. And then we have these ones, FPVs, and they are going to move up here. And so are these guys going to, and these guys are also going to move up here and then see if we can hit this guy here. And if I remember correctly, we did destroy one of these bridges, I think this one. But no, I think they actually fixed it, even though I didn't get any notice there. Let's have a look here. Yes, bridge present. So this one we need to save by moving over here, I think, with these two. And then these guys move up here. Basically something like that. So exciting times. And I mean, the major things happening right now in this game here is really... Ooh, that's a slow one here. Down here things are not really happening at a fast pace. I mean, looking at it, we've done some good work pushing these guys, and what these guys are really supposed to do is build up a shield here so that Lear can take care, and 2nd Panzer also take care of the situation going towards Bastogne over here. So, and they're doing their job for sure so far. The only worry I have is really having 3rd Panzer Army, I don't know if they call that 3rd Army of Patton, coming up this way here towards Bastogne. And also I think like we will have some parachute troops coming in here also. So we need to take this one, I don't know, before the 19th for sure. So, and that is going to be difficult. We're on the 12th right now. So, yeah. Builds will be taken care of this turn, I'm pretty sure. And over here, I really don't know if we can push through here. That is a city, a minor city, nevertheless. These guys can move here and push through. Both of these guys here actually can do that. And we'll do that for sure. And then we'll use these guys to try and hit as many targets as we can. This one could hit this guy here, but of course it's not going to do that because we have other tasks at hand. We'd rather use this guy like that. So this is going to be interesting to see how far we actually get, like during these 1200 hours, and then we have 1800 hours. So it's going to be interesting for sure. I also think that St. Vith is going to be interesting. I think it's not going to... I don't think it's going to be over this turn. Maybe it's possible to actually go in here with these units and hit this guy like this. Because we do have like a lot of units here. Like this, you know, 10 to 1. That's just what they think is in there. So I don't know if this is going to work, but maybe it's worth it. Probe it first and then have a look. I think that might be it then. And then just take care of the remnants around here as much as we can. It would be nice to be sitting in here and to have this position that's strong. And I feel like we have units moving away also, so maybe they are giving up. We'll see. And we are still sitting here at this major supply base, and I think we still have... We had 13,500 before, I think. I think so. Structure points 25%. I don't know if they got hit by artillery or something, maybe. So we need to resolve this fast anyway. Yeah, and then the big thing is, of course, this around here. Try and smash through here. Trying to kill off as many troops as we can with artillery and everything. We have some Werfers here, which is nice, 17, and we also have these 42. So that's 5 of them, unfortunately, only. So, like, this looks quite nice. It's interesting, though, he doesn't have a line of sight, so maybe he should move forward to have a line of sight. We'll see. Because they become so much more effective then. But there is, of course, always a risk. So, yeah. And last but not least, I mean, these are kind of interesting, of course, especially this one. See where this one goes. And then I think really, even though it's slow movements, it's interesting to see how this will be resolved. And to shut these ones down here and then push forward with these guys here. And really, they don't have a lot of units here, and we do, I think, here. We definitely do have enough here. So, yeah. Ooh, and look at that. That's actually quite strong. That's actually 2 units of 70-70 there. So we should probably... Oh, we should... Yeah, we can still stay here with odds without actually having to worry. But eventually we're going to have... So these guys could, for example, be used down maybe here if I wanted to. Like this one could go here and then hit this guy. We'll see. Oh, by the way, how about this guy here then? Let's take a look at this guy, if he actually did receive anything. I think this one has actually increased. So let's look. So they have actually now gotten a half track and a truck. They requested 1 and got 1. They requested 7, got only 1 half track. And they requested 80 and got 10 there, so it's not a whole lot. So, and they're still kind of far away here, so we'll see. Maybe we can get, like, have someone donate some Opel trucks, maybe, I don't know, or half tracks, if that's going to be possible, maybe down here. We'll see. Because right now they are still on foot, which is a major problem, of course. All right. I think that's it then. Next episode is going to be really about, you know, all these things that we've been talking about. It is now noon, so we have to fight through noon, and then tomorrow looking at, well, let's have a look at the stats before then, but really tomorrow or not tomorrow, but during the afternoon it's going to be mist, so it's going to be going back to mist. So this is really the time to try and hit them with artillery, because we have such nice recon, simply. Let's have a look at the stats a little bit here. It's always interesting. These are all the troops that we have, and right now we still sort of have, there's kind of the same difference here, even though we keep on killing off a lot more than they do. We kill off 6-1, but they still have a lot of troops, and I don't know if that is, yeah, I mean, this is what they have. So, all right, casualty sustained. The slope is sort of slowing down. I think it's kind of like this one, maybe slightly higher. So we had only 3,500, and here, like, we had 3,500 as well, right? Yeah, exactly. So it's the same slope here, it seems. Here we had 1,000 almost, so that was better. And they are not nearly killing as much as we do. Last one here, I mean, they are basically, that was in night time though. So yeah, they kill off like 500 of us. I don't know if it's points, but... And then let's have a look at the supplies also. It's always interesting here. So here we have the supply and situation, and we get 45 each turn. We have sent to units a little bit more actually for this turn of 51. That means our supplies are decreasing now, and we really need to think about adding some more supply, and I think that's what I'll do with the cards actually here. Let's have a look at that. When it comes to supply, it's 9, which is all right actually to take, I think. And going back to stats, we have fuel situation, and here we have actually had a larger withdrawal of fuel from our supply stocks. So, and that is because we have supplied our units with even more than we actually gain. So there's a difference of 24 here, and there is a difference of 24 here, so it makes sense. So if that would continue to have this elevated, which I think it will, then we will have 10 turns left basically, if we wouldn't add any supply of fuel. So we'll see, but we need to pick up some supply along the way also. And we haven't actually touched like the supply in Vilsalm, for example. I think that was 32,500, wasn't it? I can't remember. So yeah, there's supply out there, but we want them to be able to get some extra points also. So yeah, and then we have the unit supply is keeping at an elevated level. These are the stocks of the units. Looks nice when it comes to the supply, and we have no problem of the things we're asking for, we're pretty much getting. When it comes to fuel, it's the same situation, which is really, really nice. And we have a steady supply of, or these are the total units and how much they have fuel within the units simply. So it looks good, I think. Is there anything else? I don't think so. So I'm going to leave it at that, and we are going to next take a look at the Axis movement and action on the 12th, not on the 12th, 1200 hours on the 18th of December. And I always feel the urgency to move west, west, west and press the attack. So that's what we're going to do. All right, take care guys now. Thanks, bye.